Welcome back to Quiz 347 with Fruits and Vegetables quiz with 100 questions. Get ready for a mind-blowing fruit and vegetable challenge, shocking questions and epic reactions. Before we start, don't forget to like the video, share it with friends, comment your score, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome quizzes. All right, are you ready? Let's jump into the quiz. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits? Awesome mango! Mango! Which vegetable is known as the king of vegetables? Boom brinjal! Which fruit is the richest source of vitamin C? Orange! Which vegetable is used to make ketchup? Saucy pick! Tomato! Which fruit has tiny seeds on its outer skin? Very cool! Strawberry! What vegetable makes your eyes water while cutting? Teardropper! Onion! Which fruit is called the fruit of the angels? Heavenly slice! Papaya! Which vegetable is also known as lady's finger? Slim green win! Okra! Which fruit is yellow and curved? Banana boom! Banana! Which fruit has water inside a hard shell? Crack splash! Coconut! Which fruit is used to make wine? Grape magic! Grapes! Which vegetable looks like a tiny tree? Green forest! Broccoli! Which fruit has spikes and a strong smell? Stinky King! Durian! Which vegetable makes French fries? Crunch mode! Potato! Which fruit has a crown on top? Royal bite! Pineapple! Which vegetable is the star of salads? Fresh leaf win! Lettuce! Which fruit is called the queen of fruits? Purple royal! Mangosteen! Which vegetable is orange and good for eyesight? Vision boost! Carrot! Which fruit grows on vines? Summer giant! Watermelon! Which vegetable is used mostly in soups? Soup hero! Carrot! Which fruit is used to make guacamole? Creamy smash! Avocado! Which vegetable is used for pickles? Crunch pickle vibe! Cucumber! Which fruit has a fuzzy brown skin? Furry bite! Kiwi! Which vegetable is purple? Color pop! Purple cabbage! Which fruit is green outside and red inside? Juicy blast! Watermelon! Which vegetable is called aloo in South Asia? Classic king! Potato! Which fruit is dried to make raisins? Sweet shrinks! Grapes! Which vegetable is long, green, and cool? Cool Crunch! Cucumber! Which fruit is popular on breakfast cereals? Sweet Start! Strawberry! Which vegetable is used in saag? Leafy power! Spinach. Which fruit is creamy inside? Smooth green. Avocado. Which vegetable comes in red, green, and yellow? Color peppers. Bell pepper. Which fruit is hard outside and sweet inside? Tropical crush. Pineapple. Which vegetable is the star of coleslaw? Crunchy bowl. Cabbage. Which fruit has segments inside? Citrus pop. Orange. Which vegetable makes mashed dishes? Soft smash. Potato. Which fruit is also called Chinese gooseberry? Tangy fuzz. Kiwi. Which vegetable makes hummus? Cream dip. Chickpeas. Which fruit is delicious in smoothies? Berry blast. Strawberry. Which vegetable is famous for layers? Layer legend. Onion. Which fruit is famously sour? Zing zap. Lemon. Which vegetable contains peas? Green pearls. Peas. Which fruit grows in bunches? Bunch crunch. Banana. Which vegetable is white and used in soups? Soup snow. Cauliflower. Which fruit makes the best jams? Jam hero. Strawberry. Which vegetable is perfect for roasting? Roast popcorn. Which fruit is crunchy? Crunch star. Apple. Which vegetable is the base of curries? Flavor spark. Onion. Which fruit is bright pink inside? Dragon wow. Dragon fruit. Which vegetable makes pasta sauce? Red magic. Tomato. Which fruit is used in lemonade? Fresh zing. Lemon. Which vegetable looks like tiny green trees? Mini forest. Broccoli. Which fruit comes in purple varieties? Sweet jewels. Grapes. Which vegetable is used in nachos toppings? Crunch caps. Capsicum. Which fruit has a stone inside? Peachy pick. Peach. Which vegetable tops most salads? Leaf fresh. Lettuce. Which fruit is eaten dried as dates? Desert sweet. Dates. Which vegetable makes bright orange juice? Juice boost. Carrot. Which fruit is giant and sweet? Summer slam. Watermelon. Which vegetable is often steamed? Soft greens. Broccoli. Which fruit turns brown when cut? Air kiss. Apple. Which vegetable is added in biryani? Spice buddy. Potato. Which fruit is a tropical favorite? Sunny bite. Banana. Which vegetable is rich in iron? Iron leaf. Spinach. Fruit is a juicy citrus. Citrus punch. Orange. Which vegetable is used in stir-fry? Stir-star. Beans. Which fruit is a classic summer fruit? Chill slice. Watermelon. Which vegetable is used in sambar? Sambar stick. Ladyfinger. Which fruit is small and purple? Purple pop. Plum. Which vegetable is perfect for juicing? Juice snap. Carrot. Which fruit comes in red, green and yellow? Triple treat. Apple. Which vegetable is long and orange? Orange crunch. Carrot. Which fruit has juicy red seeds? Ruby burst. Pomegranate. Which vegetable is known for bitterness? Bitter punch. Bitter gourd. Which fruit is eaten for fibre? Fibre champ. Apple. Which vegetable is the king of burgers? Burger crown. Lettuce. Which fruit has a tropical smell? Tropical wave. Pineapple. Which vegetable belongs to the cabbage family? Green bloom. Broccoli. Which fruit is full of potassium? Energy stick. Banana. Which vegetable is crunchy raw? Crunch bar. Carrot. Which fruit makes cider? Cider spark. Apple. Which vegetable is round and purple? Purple popper. Eggplant. Which fruit is super sour? Shock bite. Lemon. Which vegetable is used in wraps? Wrap leaf. Lettuce. Which fruit is rich in healthy fats? Cream bomb. Avocado. Which vegetable is spicy? Fire bite. Chili. Which fruit comes in juicy clusters? Cluster sweet. Grapes. Which vegetable is baked often? Bake king. Potato. Which fruit becomes prunes when dried? Dry twist. Plum. Which vegetable is red and juicy? Red splash. Tomato. Which fruit makes thick shakes? Shake master. Banana. Which vegetable is used to make chips? Crispy slice. Potato. Which fruit has bright pink flesh? Pink flash. Dragon fruit. Which vegetable is used in tacos? Taco leaf. Lettuce. Which fruit floats in water? Float ball. Orange. Which vegetable is brown outside and white inside? Root power.
Potato.
Which fruit makes the best tropical smoothies? Smooth vibe. Mango. Which vegetable is used in fried rice? Rice pot. Peas. Which fruit has soft jelly inside? Jelly heart. Papaya. Which vegetable is used to make green chutney? Mint blast. Mint leaves.